Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Rome playthrough where, well, it will look far more impressive if I do this actually. Sorry, I've been tweaking my interface in my other game, so if I fill impassable terrain, Rome looks a bit more impressive. And as we slowly integrate things, it will get more and more impressive. Obviously, at some point, we are going to have the Carthaginian War, and they are looking fairly tough. We're currently fighting in Epirus at the moment. Just finishing off this siege, and then it's going to be finishing the war. I have currently had my navy have its butt kicked, unfortunately, by the Macedonian revolt down there. Unfortunately, it looks like it was completely kicked. However, these guys may actually be saving. Oh god, they can white peace me soon. God damn. Sorry, that was my dehumidifier going on. Come on, Cap. I need to capture this province. I really should have done I thought I did Magna Graecia, not Aurelia. So I'm a bit confused as to why I'm not. Aurelia Graecia. But yeah, we do actually hold, so we basically control what happens here. Come on, finish them! Actually, I do have a potential problem now, because if somebody were to go to war with me over here, I would have no armies with which to defend my homeland. Again, I've got enough cash to hire a merc stack, so I'd at least hold for a while. Yeah, not gonna happen. Resisting the urge just to go straight to war with them. Oh damn, they hold this territory too. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that one. God damn. Hello, mercenary fleet. Whoops. Hello, mercenary fleet and mercenary stack. Okay, I don't actually mind having the mercenary stack here. It can keep an eye on things up here, just to position itself, just to do a little bit of threatening while we prepare to sail over here and deal with these guys. In the meantime, let's actually start building ourselves a navy again. Start with one ship and then we'll build up from there. Now, as somebody did point out, one of the reasons I can't trade is because I have such a high aggressive expansion. And for some strange reason, that causes other people not to trust me or want to trade with me. But it's worth double checking every so often. And as I pointed out to them, if there's resources I want, you know, there are countries which may need to be liberated. For their own good, of course, you know. Because I can't leave them in the hands of, you know, treacherous factions who would use their resources, you know. I need to liberate their people so that they're Romanized. You know, just like if they had oil. Navy maintenance cost reduction. We are definitely going to be in the need of a good navy. Oh, big pirate stack up there. Also, I may well have to do some scourging of pirates. And I do get it if I get the. I've taken the law, so I think people like this, I can get a casus belli if I adopt the law. Do I not have the law? I thought I'd already adopted the law. No. How bad isn't theirs? I'm derpy. So where? Why is this not sitting at 100%? Oh, because the Macedonian revolt's there. I don't care about them. Now, I could... Ah, no, I can't make them my subject. They're too big to be made into a subject. But we'll take it all, and all their money. There we go. Tyrone, the capital of Epirus. A large part of a city in the province of Epirus, Tyrone plays an essential role in controlling the area by introducing their population to Roman culture. Yeah, we want Romans. Spend 100 civic power, which will put us on negative, but take the reduction, aggressive expansion reduction. We'll use you because you're from a scorned family. I'm not going to go that far down and use you in that one, which is definitely bigger. Let's start ferrying over before those pirates get to us, if we can. I'm going to need to leave a stack here. Our landfall in Greece has raised eyebrows of many kingdoms, and the successors splintered from the ruination of Alexander's great empire. The region of Macedon, populated by the proud ancestors of Philip and Alexander, poses a significant threat to Rome. The liberty and numerous cities in our spheres of influence. The gods themselves. Nice! So which is the region of Macedon? So we now have a claim on everything in there. That's quite a good claim. I do see what somebody meant by watch the claims roll in. A group of soldiers belonging to the army, decimation. Right, I need to rejig here slightly because those fortresses are not in the best of places. One there. And one there, just to give us a little bit more defensible position. Let's see what we want. They can take there relatively easily, but the mountains, having the fortress in those mountains, provides us with a much higher level of defense. foreign flight. Curious Estonian man appeared on our borders, claiming asylum from his captors. He additionally promised us rich land in his home countries. We gain a claim on Rapis. I don't know where Rapis is. Maybe I should have checked that first. Yeah, we've got a claim somewhere up there. Right, let's disband these mercs. Tribal proposition. I will take that. Gives us a nice little buff. We get these guys over and we're going to disband that fleet and then we're going to build our other fleet back up. Because we are spending a bit too much money at the moment. But here will hopefully help. So these guys are the Macedonian... the 2nd Legion is the Defense Legion there. You could be stationed up there, you could be stationed here. Ooh, so I can definitely get there. When I eventually have some civic power again. We definitely need to... slowly build that navy up. That 31 stack is quite painful. A representative visited Quintus last night, claiming to have been sent by Decimus Curie Denaturus. I know I'm pronouncing the names terribly. Dentatus. Speaking earnestly, he tells of a deal between which Decimus would donate a vast sum of money to the Roman treasury in return for nothing but a favourable outlook on his future activities. Taking donations is becoming more commonplace. Perhaps it wouldn't be so bad after all. I'll take the 600. Right, now we could use the cash. Let's see if we opened up any trade. Aww. There's a chance we would have opened up some trade from Epirus. Not quite enough. I was hoping it would just pop them over. These guys I can start integrating. We're going to start making all of these guys good Roman citizens, guys. As soon as we can send somebody to start doing the improve opinion option there. We'll push that up over. And as soon as that's over, we'll start integrating them. Because they're not going to be so useful fighting over here. We might turn some of the lower states in the bottom of Greece, I can't remember what that bit's called, to our, to bring them onto our side, but... There we go. So all of our little vassals are slowly going to be integrated now. We have a scandal. Unfortunately, this is the average day. We've had these before. The Kokon's looking to lose a bit of province. Can I not? They're a feudatory state. I thought I could integrate them. Or do they have to be in a feudatory state for a certain amount of time? That can stay like that for now, although long run we might want to change that. I don't like their pirates. However, they are, they have an overlord. Who's their overlord? Them. That's not necessarily a bad thing to deal with. Oh, wow! Carthage is... Good God! Yeah, we need to pay attention to Carthage. The issue is, I'm quite worried I'm going to lose here at some point. But if we ever lose Corsica, yeah. You know, we'll take other places. Let's have a look around. They're growing. I do need to pay attention to who's becoming powerful elsewhere. Macedon, we are going to end up having a whole series of wars with Macedon at some point. We're going to start expanding up here next. I'm not ready for a war with Carthage yet. We've got an election soon. Ew. Wow. Military power, guys, are really out of favour. It's because we've been in so many bloody wars recently, whereas the populists are still the most happy. I guess it does also depend who's in. Oh, the Rock of Ages, a ramshackle farm on the outskirts of Antium. A great depression in the ground. Mars, a serene landscape in the midst of a crater, a great immovable rock lies dormant, unlike anything our advisors have seen. The scribe mentions a near forgotten prophecy, a message sent out by Jupiter himself. When days, multitudes of people have flocked. Nice! Okay, so the integration. The integration of Massia. Our client state Massia has long upheld Roman ideals in fair-handed manner. It is a matter of course, therefore, for the eventual integration of our state to be a cause for jubilation. The Marcia elite have been instrumental in facilitating our union, and many are hoping to find a place within our government. Anybody particularly good? He is, so the Sertorius. I don't want to take too many in at the moment. Oh wow. Prima has been a constant thorn in the side of our dear consort for some time now. It is therefore a source of some interest when her states are engulfed in a raging inferno. Just last night, this morning, Orguilina Prima appeared before the Senate on knees, beseeching us to offer assistance. Seize the estate. They've got plenty of loyalty. We will lose some popularity, but we gain extra local tax rates and lower the local. You're going to move up here. So eventually I'll also be able to integrate Syracuse, but for the time being I'm happy to leave Syracuse down there. because they provide a nice buffer state. A child is born. It can be made part of Rome at some point. In the future. Obviously, just not now. Tax, please. I loved it as Albion. When I was playing my Albion playthrough, I ended up making vastly more money from not from tax, from commerce. Let's have a look, see if I can see the makeup of this horrible pirate fleet. It's mostly light ships, which means I potentially need a few more light ships in there. It's going to be expensive. I may need to reduce it a bit after we've dealt with those pirates, but that pirate fleet has been ravaging our coasts for a while. Right, they don't have any alliances. That's good. The top one is from a Scorn family. That's one of the new families we've taken in. We're just going to snap these guys up. We do have a claim, don't we? Nope. We do now. Oh, we might have had one on the other half. Goddamn pirates. See, they are accidentally, I doubt they're even trying to do it on purpose, they are hitting some of our fleets as they come in. Which is potentially making them stronger, actually. Oh god. I don't care if you lose. I want the slaves. Slaves make us money. How is Rome doing? Rome has got quite a few slaves. My citizens are not happy. My citizens are very happy. It's because I had some who weren't of the right thing. And they're still growing at the moment. My slaves are happy enough, so let's get an extra commerce out for the extra tax. That little one isn't a huge one. You're going to move here. And we're going to recruit. I think that's the right amount. Let's make sure we've got the best one here. Frontal assault or probing attacks will be by far our best one. So let's switch to probing attacks. And we've trapped that 30k fleet up in the Adriatic, or the Mare Adriaticum. I definitely don't need that fortress there anymore. Now this will be nice because I will potentially be pulling in some other nice sized cities, though here is definitely my biggest place. Again, at some point I'm probably going to want to swap to spreading people out a bit. Expansion of the tribes. Since Romulus founded our great city, its citizens have been divided into tribes. Originally it was an ethnic distinction, but since the Republic formed, the tribes have been divisions of eligible citizens whose local consensus is submitted to as a vote in the tribal assembly. The number of tribes has fluctuated throughout our history, beginning with merely 3 tribes, now over 30, added or redrawn as the state has grown. New tribes I've lost where I was. New tribes are formed as citizen population rises to better represent the Peninsula Republic. Lately, there have been calls to create 2 more tribes to be named Anicius and Tyrantia to ensure votes are more fairly distributed. This should please the provinces. I mean, why would I not? There we go. Didn't seem to be any positive from not. Right, we're gonna hit this army first, then obviously carpet them. Oh goddamn Senate. We should be able to take them out quite quickly. They're obviously building up, but they're not going to get it in time. I did get a bit of tyranny for doing that, but I don't like having them sitting there. There we go. We're just gonna carpet them. I'm going to try and stack wipe them. My vassals are going to do beautifully here as well. We are victorious. Where are they running to? Let's chase. You can sail up here. Oh no, we've already won. There we go. And this is over. How big is Rome beginning to look now? Yeah, it's quite big. Oh, no, let's do some colonising. Okay, we'll finish off Corsica in a bit. This war is effectively already over. No, I'm not going to waste any money on that. Ooh, yeah, reducing my aggressive expansion impact will be quite nice, because that is quite bad at the moment. I do want to up that. A warm period. Oh, that's good. There you go, it's over. And all their money. The capital of Rome. Yeah. We always want to do that. Let us drop that city. We definitely don't need that one now. Pirates! So the other thing I might do is I might start taking up things. Ooh. I'll take the money. Because yeah, down here it might be worth a little bit of expansion. Nope, I don't want anyone else just now. So I may well move another army over there before we start that war. We do have approval for that war. How about this one? Or that one. We've actually got a really good income, so I could potentially get another legion up. You are going to be put on to... First of all... Let's build a couple more ships there, and now you can be set to auto. Hunt fleets. Go find those pirates and kill them. It's basically your job. Could hire that mercenary stack. Ooh. See, they've got an alliance with a few powers. So that would actually potentially be a fairly big war. I do need war up there. I'm just not necessarily sure I want to do it just now. However, I'm actually relatively confident down here. So we're going to hire that stack. You're going to get a few more recruitment. Oh, yeah. Let's check this is by far the best one. Yep. And then we're going to expand down the coast this way while we've got approval. I'm going to stab a pig to start putting that up. Oh wow, they're both a bit smaller than I remember. You're going to come down here and we're going to set up a land bridge for this war. There's no point in fighting the war with less than optimal troops. You know, we still have plenty of troops here. We are slowly integrating all of these guys, so that's not a huge problem. The bigger countries obviously take longer to integrate. Eventually I'll also be able to integrate these guys, but in my homelands I do have enough things. There we go. So it needed a certain amount of time before we could actually integrate them. So we're just going to keep improving their opinion over time. And we're going to send the mercenaries in first here. Because who cares if a few mercenaries die? He's not going to go across just yet. We're going to move there just to block any reinforcements getting over. You're going to come there just to be ready to be moved over if needed. Oh god damn it, Senate. I hate my Senate. Smeg it, I'm pushing it through. So yeah, I'm at war there as well. I'm going to move up so we can hit here. It's basically so we can try and hit them from both fronts. They're actually mostly falling back at the moment, which is good. So we're at war with all this coast and a little chunk there. That's not too bad. There you go, that's a nice cap, and we can reinforce nicely from there. And once we've captured there, we can move over nicely. Right. I'm not going that low. Oh, he's really good. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to put him in charge of Rome because... Oh, I can't. It's always my governor, my guy in charge, which is my most profitable province, can I tell? Ooh, I didn't realise I could do that. Not easily. I'm going to put him in here simply because here is a place I want somebody good, because it's going to be this region will be growing. Let's check the region actually, because it might not be, but never mind, I may have just derped. Yeah, so he will control all of Greece. Right, we're going to go up and grab these guys and pull them back down. Because we've got reasonable forces there. Macedon is not likely to go to war. Basically, I want to capture this before Macedon captures this. So taking out Elis will actually work quite well for us to provide that blocking positions. Obviously, we will have to fight the might of Sparta at some point, but that's not too bad. And as soon as we've captured here, we will hit Elis's capital and their port, which will work quite well for us. Oh, this little guy here, who is guaranteed by Phrygia, so we're not going to war with him just yet. And of course, we have pirates back. Oh wow! Pirates who appear to somehow be kicking my butt. God damn pirates. Yeah, that was brutal. Ooh, that was a little annoying. I'm building a few ships. I lost count. But yeah, they kicked our butts. Oh no, let's move the forces on first. There's some enemies. buffs at the moment are definitely needed. And we can't move anybody else over. We'll drop you into there. And as soon as we've got some reinforcements, we will start buffing ourselves up. Oh, bugger! March that way. So they obviously are friends with Macedon, which I did not realise. But we can take them on. They're attacking us through mountains. Populist and military. That's good. It's the speed with which your government fluctuates is just scary. Let's hit that. There we go. Corsica is ours. It's because it's actually bigger, so once we've got a few more ships there, we will be able to move across. In the plains, we can beat them with my good Roman army there. With Legio 2. You're going to come around and through. We are spending a bit more money now, but I think that is necessary at the moment. And the fact that they've got their armies up there is good for me. You're going to pull down to the coast there. Oh, they are pulling down this way, right? You're going to push to there. Okay, I may have overdone it a little bit on my navy. I could drop that army. There you go, that's a bit better. Not much better, but for now I can float that. And we'll pull a few more out. I've just overdone it on my navy. I do need a big navy, that is the thing. Oh god, they're back. Right up there. I mean, it's good for me. We get to batter them nice and easily. Then they have to run all the way through our forces. Okay, that's not good. But we should be able to recapture there relatively easily. So this war is still going nicely for us. I'm just going to start integration there. I should have just integrated them to start with, but... No, I'm going to keep them as it is for now, because a vassal school is still useful. I do realise that said naught. I derped. Oh god, they get the terrain bonus. This could be painful. We're definitely taking a lot of losses here, but victory. I want the support of the military faction at the moment. Suddenly so much more skint. I wasn't this bad before, so I'm a little confused. You can march around and hit them. May have been off a bit more than I originally meant to here, but we'll get the terrain advantage here. Ah, they've seen me coming. Oh, wow, is there a slave revolt somewhere in there too? I mean, we're winning the overall war. It's just annoying the way they can move through Macedon. Move into their capital. We're going to basically scrape everything off the coast here as well, if we play this right. And then we might do a little invasion over there, which we've got with our navy here. We can easily do, actually. Okay, that fortress is falling nice and easily. I might level that fortress up a bit. I definitely... No, I do want that there, though this one's going to be better long run. And I might hold some of these guys for as vassals for the time being, for the vassal swarm. %5 extra tax seems like a good idea to me. Especially as we're just holding the line now. We do have a mercenary stack at the moment. Mercenary stacks are expensive, so... That really seemed like a bad idea to me. If they want to throw themselves away. Caught red-handed. I don't want stability hit at the moment. Let's go support them, I guess. Lowers our popularity a bit, but I can take the popularity here. Okay, we're winning there. You're going to come down here. You're going to jump over there. I don't think they've even got any that I can see cities over there. By having a navy in here, I can get around here really easily. Nice advances there. Ooh. Rome loses this. We gain extra manpower recovery. Oh, that's worth doing. So, expanding the Campus Martyrius. The Campus Martyrius plays an essential role in training our troops and inspire the grit to greatness. By expanding the training here with greater capacity for recruiting, preparing new soldiers for warfare. In addition, we build new temples. Make the campus a place worthy to remember. So basically, it's a buff to our army, which sounds good to me. And obviously we can embellish the Temple of Jupiter at some point. And yeah, I think that's something which appears on the map, is it? No, not yet. But you can. Things do appear on the map, so that's very nice for us to have built. Let's level that one up. Just against Mastodon, I do want to worry a little bit. But no, having a fleet here, it gives us a lot of power and control, so that's good. Obviously, the fleet's not always going to stay there, but... you can come back and join them, then you're going to get sent home, because I really don't need you there anymore. And once we've won this war, that mercenary fleet will be dropped. See, that's the issues. They've got 230. There's lots of big merc stacks about. Once theirs done, it's over. So I could make them a vassal, a client. We're going to Illis a client. They don't really give us much more. And then we're going to take the rest. It just gives us something else in the... I could just take them, but I'm not going to make that much money off taking them, I don't think. And I can always integrate them later, and it gives me a little bit of vassal swarm ability here, which is quite nice actually to have. So basically gives us other troops to muddy the battlefield a bit. Banish, banish, nice. That works very nicely for us, and let us drop you straight away. I think having a level 2 on there is slightly better. Just basically I want to have a lot of support for... Oh wow! Okay, we are at war up here now, so we definitely need to start moving troops back home. They are liable to bring their allies in. We need all my troops for this war. Getting past these pirate stacks is going to be a bit of a pain, but... trying to sail them up the coast because it'll be far faster. I don't want to go down the Adriatic because I know there's a big stack in there. Oh god damn. we don't have any heavies, so hopefully we don't have many either. More good Romans. We're scaring them off there. So that's Rome. Italy's becoming is starting to look very Roman, and I'm starting to lose the ability to talk. You are going to move around here. And let's just check where we are at war. All of up there. I'm going to take some losses, guys, so we're still okay on cash. No. Let's do some cultural assimilation there to start Romanizing them a bit. Wait until they're locked in. Now! And advance after that lovely defeats there. That's really not good for them, actually. They've really messed up there. Touched by Mercury. Joseph had a huge influx of traders. National tax rate. Yeah, us. Thanks. So we'll spend some money, but that'll gain us more long run. Yep, I know we have issues with pirates. Right now, not a huge amount I can do. Whatever it is, let's go batter them. Let's send our first army through. Oh, they've got a little navy there. Has a little navy there. Yeah, we're going to lose some of those individual ships trying to work their way up. And let's have some fun. It's a take a few slaves back to Rome. Allies are getting their butts kicked there, but we're sending troops that way anyway. You can go, you can move into there, you can move into there to assist. It's a bit of a mess up here with all of my allies there as well, but heavy infantry is doing wonders versus these tribesmen, guys. Where's all my allies' heavies, to be fair? Did they come look at me and decide against it? I'm a little concerned somebody might drop through there. And oh wow, that is scary. They do not like me. Basically, I can use this to drop off wherever I want, if I want. There's some nice cities up here. I'm going to wait on here to fall before we do anything else. They are throwing a lot of troops my way. Where are they retreating to? Okay, let's advance. I wasn't really planning for this war, so... Oh, no, you can come back and support here, please. So this is a bit of a zerg. We're getting some other reinforcements as well. It's going to be a close one. If we can get that other stack in, we've won, but we'll win anyway, but it's going to be a nasty battle. My heavy infantry are absolutely winning this entire war for us, so... Disengage from here, I don't really need them. No, they are useful there. Let's not. They'll be raiding away, which will be helping us. I'll just have to deal with the pirates. I mean, why? Why they did this? It was properly foolish of them, this war. I guess they thought I was... And to be fair, I was completely out of place, but they just never really had the chance to push through. Oh, wow, they broke away from Carthage? That's a big stack. It's a big stack we're easily beating. Didn't want to lose the stability there, guys. We know we've caught red-handed one. Well, now we have to go around in a big circle. Let's move you forward instead. I'm leaving them a little... But they had some big armies, to be fair. They had a lot of manpower. You know what? I need more reinforcements here. Because this battle is brutal. Oh, God. Oh, bugger. Okay, that's not good. You can pull back, please. I mean, considering they've got so many more troops, we are doing nice amounts of damage to them. I say, we didn't get that many kills. Come on, reinforce! We place our trust in him. Oh, bugger. And I've got myself caught. All of my armies are in retreat now. I got cocky. That said, I got cocky in what was a fairly decent charge forwards, so I overextended a bit. And we have made them pay brutally. I can afford to potentially take this. I've probably got better replenishment than them, so... Oh, that was close. If I put extra heavy ships, does that... No, we don't have any heavy ships. It would be quite cool if we could start capturing. Army maintenance cost seems huge to me. I could peace out, but I'm not going to do that next. Yeah, guys, after that initial defeat, I was too fast. I should have sat back, waited until all my stacks were at full, and then pushed. Anyway, guys, we've gone over the hour here, so I am going to be ending this one here. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you did enjoy this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys.